Hola amigos, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Schiavone, online coach and personal trainer, and I specialize in helping men and women just like you to lose weight but maintain a healthy, flexible and enjoyable lifestyle and have a social life. So let's get right down to it. The topic of today's video is what is the best diet to lose weight? There's a lot of diets out there and we're going to find out today exactly which one is best for you. So, you guys ready? The single best diet to lose fat is the diet you can stick to for the longest and can enjoy the most. That is it. The best diet for fat loss is the one you can live with, that you can enjoy, and that you can stick with for pretty much the rest of your life. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah. You gotta stop thinking about diets and quick fixes. This has to be something you think about as a lifestyle change. Just simply thinking of diets is never gonna work. Remember, you can't spell diet without die. There is nothing special about any type of diet. All diets, every single one of them, only work for one reason. And that is, in some way, they are creating a calorie deficit. I've hyped on about a calorie deficit. If no calorie deficit, no weight loss. Simple as that. It doesn't matter whether it's Herbalife, Keto, Paleo, low carb, low fat, Atkins, 5-2, intermittent fasting, flexible dieting, if it fits your macros, vegan, high protein, DUKAN, the zone diet, Weight Watchers, Slimming World, anything. Nothing is special about any of them that will create fat loss over the other. Only a calorie deficit. So none of them will work if you're still eating too much food. So you could switch to any one of them, but if you're not below the calories you need to be, you're not going to lose weight. So there is nothing special and unique about any of them. Now that's not me bashing any of these approaches. You need to find, again, like I said, whatever works for you and you can stick with and you enjoy. Many of them are perfectly fine, perfectly healthy ways to lose weight. You just need to understand that it's not the system or the approach or anything that's making you lose weight. It's the calorie deficit that matters. So you can still do them, but just make sure you're eating less food than your body requires. Now, if you know me, you know personally I'm a big fan of the flexible dieting approach, otherwise known as if it fits your macros or macro and calorie tracking. And that's because it's truly more flexible. You don't have to restrict any particular food groups like you do in, say, keto, low carb, or low fat in the Atkins diet. You're not replacing real food with a meal replacement shake like you do with Herbalife. You're not giving up meat and dairy sources like you do with being vegan and vegetarian. You don't have to have ridiculously low calorie days like you do on the 5-2 diet. And you don't have to have long periods of the day where you don't eat, like intermittent fasting, but you can do flexible intermittent fasting. And you don't have to count sins and count points, because I think that they attribute a negative emotion to food when you think about them in a value of what's good versus what's bad. Don't think of food as good and bad, just think of food as what is more nutritionally optimal and less nutritionally optimal. All you do with flexible dieting is you track your protein intake, you track your carbohydrate intake, and you track your fat intake. Those are your macros, and you stay within a calorie goal that is defined by the ratios of your protein, your carbs, and your fats. Very simple. It teaches you to understand, what your food is actually made of, what the real true caloric value of food is. And all food is essentially made up of protein, carbs, and fats, and micronutrients. For me, it's probably the simplest and most user-friendly and lifestyle-friendly approach that there is to weight loss, because there's not really any restriction on what you can have. Like I mentioned, you're not restricting food groups, you're not removing foods at all. You're just eating within a certain set of rules, which is staying within your calories and trying to hit certain numbers for your protein, your carbs, and your fat. So we're going to cover macro tracking and the benefits of tracking macros in the next video I publish, which you'll see in a week's time from this. So guys, if you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It's really nice if you support the channel, really helps me. Subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can know when I post that next video on macro tracking. Thank you guys very much for watching. Don't forget to go check out my Instagram over at Aaron Schiavone PT, where I post all kinds of stuff more regularly than I do on here. Also, don't forget, you can check out a few of these other YouTube videos I've done on fitness, fat loss, and lifestyle in general. Thank you guys very much for watching once again, and I will see you in the next video.